What's up, guys, and welcome to my review for the 2024 musical remake of Dreamgirls. Dreamgirls? Mean Girls. Okay, we're off to a great start. Yeah. So look, just watched Mean Girls 2004 for like the first time I would say from beginning to end. I've seen it on TV several times, just clips and bits of the film, but I believe this was the first time I've seen it from start to finish last night. So today we went ahead and watched the new DreamWorks Dream Girls. Dream Girls? Mean Girls. Oh my god. I can't. I don't even know. This movie has got me in a tizzy. And to any of you who are going to watch this video and liked this film, I have the utmost respect for you. Now, I didn't hate this movie. I didn't like despise this movie, but I didn't like it either. I don't think it's a good film, and I think it's barely watchable. It feels like a music video most of the time. I think all of the musical numbers, like I've never seen the Broadway musical stage show, never seen it. So this is just kind of, I'm comparing it to the 2004 film, which that musical was based off of. So, look, as these two movies stand next to each other, this movie is like 15 minutes longer than the original, probably due to the music and the songs, which I think, like I said, it feels like a music video. The movie just it does feel a little overproduced. It feels a little overdone. And it doesn't have the grit that the original film had. The original film had some language in it that would never be allowed to be in a film today, which is why those, a lot of those lines aren't in this movie because of how the world has changed. So I do think the original film has a lot more grit, and I think it has a lot more character to it, where you have the two leads of the film, I guess you could say, played by Angourie Rice, who plays the Lindsay Lohan character. I didn't think she was very good in the film. I think she was trying, but I don't necessarily think she's the best of actress. Look, I've only seen her in the Spider-Man movies, so I can't really say much more to her ability, but in this film, it just seemed like she was trying to do what Lindsay Lohan did in the original 2004 film. Just seemed like she was doing an impression of that. Everybody else felt like they were doing their own thing. She just kind of felt like she was trying to be Lindsay Lohan's, do that performance instead of actually give the character a new breath of life. I think that Reneé Rapp as Regina was actually very good, and I think she stands up there with Rachel McAdams' performance. But every time that she starts to sing, like 95% of the time, it just felt totally, misplaced, and it detracted from the story. I felt none of the songs added to the story in any productive way. So yeah, I think the performances overall are okay, even though the lead performance, I think she's just doing an impression of what Lindsay Lohan did in 2004. The songs, like I said, they feel kind of intrusive. I don't think any of the songs are particularly memorable. That's just for me. Look, I am a big musical fan. I like musicals. West Side Story, Sweeney Todd, Willy Wonka. I'm a fan of original musicals and musicals that are also based off of stage productions, like West Side Story and Sweeney Todd. So this is just maybe the stage play is not that good. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I haven't seen it, but from the film's standpoint of view, it's just not great. The movie just doesn't have its reason to exist, really. I mean, it's not like a filmmaker came in like Steven Spielberg when he remade West Side Story and made what was my favorite film of the year that came out. I mean, the filmmaking was top tier in that movie. This like I said, it just feels like a music video, and it feels like the dollar store version of Mean Girls, of that original film. What did I like about it? Like I said, some of the performance, didn't mind. And when this movie veered to be original and to be its own thing, is where it was strongest. And there's 2 points in this film where it actually veers on its own and it's original. The first point, brief spoilers if you're interested in seeing the film and you haven't seen it already, when they're singing their Christmas dance, or they're doing their Christmas dance, in that original film, they kick over the machine, and you know what happens. So in this film, they veer off to where they're doing a musical number and Regina falls flat on her face. And that's how people start to turn against her. I really enjoyed that aspect of it. It was original and I liked it. And also, the end of the film, something they did different. Look, after I saw the movie last night, the original film, I said, you know what, it doesn't feel like there was really any closure between Regina and Katie. Yeah, didn't feel like there was any closure there. After she got hit by the bus, I don't think they spoke once. It just felt like kind of a disappointing ending in that sense. This film, they give you that closure. They have a conversation in the bathroom at the end of the film. And I really enjoyed that. I said, you know what? They did something that I thought they should have done and would have made the original film even better, which I think the original film is very good. Um, you know, it's got grit, it's got personality. Not all the humor works. I like the story, liked how it all kind of played out, but this film, I just, like I said, it's the dollar store version. Some things I liked about it, but it's kind of hard to rewatch because I think, like I said, it is kind of just like a musical video, and it doesn't really do too many things that improve on the original film or give it its own voice. So even though I didn't hate it, I didn't like it, and I'm gonna give it 2 out of 5 stars. It's not the worst movie of the year, but it might end up in that list. I'm not sure. So yeah, we'll see. So yeah, that's where I'm at with Mean Girls 2024. Guys, comment down below. Did you see the film? What are your thoughts about it? Compare it to the original film. Leave that down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We got a bunch of exciting reviews coming out for Immaculate, Late Night with the Devil, and a bunch of other stuff coming out in the future. You guys can follow me on Twitter and or X at RyanKing72, and Instagram and TikTok at KingArises131. That's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for Mean Girls 2024. And until next time, over and out.